So the manimal Kenneth Faried was a topic of discussion in the previous video. Should we trade him? Should we keep him? Well, I said maybe we should trade him for something that'll grow into the future. Maybe we should trade him for something more established. Well, after looking at our draft pick situation, 2 firsts this year, 3 next year, and I'd say a couple of those have potential to be lottery picks. If we trade Kenneth Faried, it should be for an established NBA player. Because, what's the point of trading for a future guy who could grow into something when we already have a million draft picks? So now let's talk about the rotation. Of course, Emmanuel Mudiay and Jusuf Nurkic will be starting. Wilson Chandler's going at the small forward, and then it's Kenneth Faried and Will Barton. As for the second unit, it's the Gallo show. Oh, Gallinari's going to shoot so many damn shots. You know how some teams are weird and their 6th man leads them in scoring? That's probably going to happen, because the second he comes in the game, it's going to be a green light of the gods. Seriously, Gallo's going to be putting them up. Besides that, Joffrey Laverne, who will be known as Joffrey from now on, is the power forward. Jameer Nelson's still getting those checks as the backup point guard. The rebounding specialist of J.J. Hickson, and then Gary Harris as the backup too. And as for our game plan, we're going to get a little weird. It's going to be a lot of swing offense, moving the ball around, and the end result is oftentimes Emmanuel Mudiay in a pick and roll drive into the basket. Partially because he's not going to be able to kill guys with his outside jumper at this point. Look at this. Mudiay gives the ball off. He starts whipping around the floor. The ball's moving around the perimeter. He comes around some screens. And it's going to result in a pick and roll with him and Kenneth Faried. Go catch that lob. There you go. First game is up against the Houston Rockets. And IRL, the Rockets crapped the bed in this game about 2 weeks ago. We'll see how it goes this time. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait very long to see Emmanuel Mudiay in the open floor. Look how fast that boy's going. I told you about the fast break from hell potential, and I don't know if the roster around Mudiay is perfect for it just yet, but just hold on. And I can't score one-on-one with Isaiah Thomas, but Gallinari? Oh, please. Gallinari's basically the equivalent of Michael Jordan when it comes to one-on-one in this game. And when I say that, I mean when I'm using him, even though I missed that three-pointer right there. He's already leading us in scoring very early on. We decide not to play any defense on James Harden, because that's cool. And we already got a little bit of a deficit, but luckily we call upon Gallo the God to keep us in the game. 2 points. Gallinari, listen, he a goofy-looking dude. There's no doubt about it. But if you can hit a jump shot, I can use you. Same thing that James Harden does right there. And James Harden's already killing us. We're going to have to get some defenders on this team. But they need some defense as well, because Mudiay, that boy can run. He can fly, alright? Like I said, he's in the John Wall, Russell Westbrook school of being way too damn athletic. So we gotta take advantage of it. Here's your real first instance of the swing offense. And oh no, I went to replay mode. Rest in peace, Corey Brewer. Goddamn Emmanuel Mudiay. This boy's a rookie. And he just made the Houston Rockets shut up. So at halftime, we're up 3 points. It's already looking pretty good. What kind of rebuild is this? I thought we were going to be getting blown out every game like the 76ers or something. Turns out we're actually pretty decent. Move the ball along the perimeter. Kenneth Faried to the rim. Ooh, that's nice. Remnants of DeMarcus Cousins in the Celtics MyGM, which feels like it ended about 12 years ago, but it was like 3 days ago. Trevor Ariza, shout out to him for hitting a jump shot, and shout out to him for hitting another jump shot. I mean, hey, Trevor Ariza, the guy only shows up when it's a contract year, but he's in the NBA and I'm not, so who cares, right? And so, down 5 points. The momentum's on Houston's side. I don't know how Jameer Nelson wasn't out of bounds and that pass went through. There's only one man that I can use in this situation. Gallinari. Look, he's our best scorer, okay? There's no doubt about it. Mudiay can't hit the broadside of a barn with a jump shot. Faried can't either. It's got to be Gallinari. But luckily, or I was going to say luckily, Faried can finish at the rim, but Dwight Howard had to rewind a few seasons to block that shot. Down 4 points, man. Is this when we lose the game? Is this the first game of the season where we show some life, but at the same time we have a loss? A narrative for the Rockets IRL is that they're not playing much defense. So we might be the perfect team to go up against them since we pass the ball around so many damn times. Mudiay to the rim, 2 point game. I don't know why Patrick Beverley's not in the game. I mean, I know why he's not in the game right now, because you want Ty Lawson and James Harden for the offense, but like, man, Gallinari playing defense, first time in his career, that's fantastic. And look at this crap. That don't make no damn sense. Emmanuel Mudiay as a rookie. God damn, flying around the floor like that. That's just a beautiful sight, boys. That's all that is. And you'll notice I finally have Wilson Chandler on James Harden, given that our lineup at the end of games has Chandler at the shooting guard spot. He's really our best defender right now. I would like to see us get more of a lockdown defender to play one of the wing positions. As of right now, Chandler's the closest thing we have. And Kenneth Faried, he's gotten some flack from me already. He's playing well. He's getting to the rim. He's catching these passes. He's doing a good job. It's a 1-point game. This place sucks. Look at that shot by Kenneth Faried. I mean, isn't that what you kind of expect from us? We don't have a top 10, top 15, maybe not even a top 25 player in this league, so we're going to struggle at the end of games. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. If James Harden would have made that shot, I'd have been pretty damn pissed. So we got an opportunity to extend this lead out a little bit. There's only one man we can call on. The God, a.k.a. Gallinari. Got him. Danilo Gallinari. Take that, Knicks fans. Going crazy over Porzingis. I mean, who did you trade Gallinari for? Melo? I'm cool with what I got. And so now, they call upon Trevor Ariza, for reasons that I don't know. And so, after some fouls and Gallinari finds himself to the free throw line, he got it. The God Gallinari to give us a 4-point lead. He misses the second, but who cares, because now we're up 4 points. So we just got to play defense for one play and we good. And Trevor Ariza, he's trying, man. I don't know why he was trying so hard in this game. But at this point, the game's over. We won. Our first win of the season in the very first game against the Houston Rockets. Did you think we were going to win this game? I don't know. That's a tall task. And as for the player of the game, you ready to see this? Holy assists. Emmanuel Mudiay, 14 points, 15 assists, 5 rebounds. That's beautiful for our rookie. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and it was all driving to the rim. Rest in peace again, Corey Brewer. So we look good in our first game, but I want to get into some trade talks. I think we could use a stretch 4. Now, we could move Gallinari to pretty much the power forward position off the bench. And if we do that, then we're going to need a 3 to play that spot, because right now we got Mike Miller and Papa Nicolau. I mean, Miller's a good shooter, but defensively it's going to be bad. So I was looking around the league and I was thinking, who is a potential backup small forward that we could use? A couple of names come to mind, actually. First one is Tony Snell, who normally I would say no to, but he's only playing about 12.5 minutes per game for the Bulls. They're not exactly using him. Another one who I would love to have is Quincy Pondexter. However, he's playing a lot of minutes for the Pelicans, so I don't know if that trade is possible. And the last name from the Dallas Mavericks, Justin Anderson, who is a rookie, who hasn't even played a game yet, so depending on how much the Mavericks use him, maybe that could be a move down the road. If not that, and we want to keep Gallinari at the backup 3 spot and get a more real power forward, I think Jonas Jerebko from the Celtics could be a possibility. If not him, Josh McRoberts from the Miami Heat. I love shooting. I love having guys who can stretch the floor. Maybe that's the direction we could go.